It's nearly been 4 years since Joker was announced at the Game Awards to be the first DLC fighter joining the roster in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, making the Switch seemingly like a great place for the Persona series to get some new light. However, with the recent announcements, we found out that it's actually coming to Xbox before it's even coming to Switch. Why is Atlus not tapping into one of likely the largest markets for Persona? Well, today I'm going to be discussing some reasons that they might be doing it and if they're ever going to come over. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and leave a like too. Now let's get into it. The first reason that I have that they could be doing this is that they don't want to spend the time and money porting it. Now, we already know that Persona is coming to the PC, Xbox, and is already on the PlayStation. Those are way more powerful than the Switch, and Persona 5 was made for the PS4 and likely at some point PC. Persona 3 and 4 could definitely run on Switch with a little bit of working around, but Persona 5 would be a different issue. Now, although it doesn't take as long as, say, making the game from the ground up, which they are definitely not going to do, it does take a lot of effort to downscale the game onto a Switch to make it run at around 30 FPS, which is kind of the, I guess, industry standard that they want to hit. And it takes time and money, and Atlus might just be saying, hey, although it's a big market over there on the Switch, it'd be easier just to take it over to the Xbox, and we can make probably more money and not have to worry about downscaling the game, which is likely take longer than just flipping over the code a little bit to make it work on Xbox and PC. The second reason that I think they could be doing this is because they're waiting for Nintendo to announce it. Now, I'm recording this in the middle of June, which is prime time for Nintendo Direct rumors. Since there wasn't E3 this year, Nintendo did not attend the Summer Games Fest like every other company did. So, a lot of people are thinking that they're going to do their own Direct at some point this month. And what I'm thinking is that they're waiting for Nintendo to announce it themselves. This would be such a Nintendo thing to do. They don't want it to be overshadowed by, say, Persona 5 and Persona 4 and Persona 3 coming to the PC and coming to the PlayStation as well. They want it to be their own announcement. And although it likely wouldn't be the one more thing, it'd still be something huge. And if the Direct is actually happening in June, this would still be on the consumers' minds. People would still be saying, hey, maybe Persona is getting announced in this Direct. And Nintendo loves to have the spotlight. They love having control of what the consumers think. So that's why I think that Nintendo could just be stalling out for a couple of weeks so they can announce it by themselves, rather than it just being announced saying, oh yeah, it's coming over to the PS4, PC, and the Switch. But the big question is, will Persona ever come to Switch? In my opinion, I think it will. Although maybe not right now, I think at the very least, Persona 5 is somehow, someway, besides for Persona 5 Strikers, going to make its way onto the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully not through a cloud version, because that would really suck, but hopefully at some point Persona would get a spot on the Nintendo Switch. And I'm sure it would sell great on the Switch, because Persona 5 Strikers sold pretty well on the Switch. But hey, what do you think? Those are only my two opinions. I'm sure there are dozens of other opinions out there. Maybe leave yours down in the comment and I'll read them, and maybe I'll respond to some of them as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. I would really appreciate it, as the channel is growing, and I would really love to see you all in the comment section at every one of my videos. But that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. The camera is off, and goodbye.